Hare Krishna. The fifth Ikshat Adhikarana, here the topic is to prove that Brahman is perceived by the knowledge got by Sadagamas. That is the main thing. In previous sutras, that is even in previous Adhikaranas, that first four Adhikaranas, it was proved that Brahman is perceivable through Vedas, Shastras, Sadagamas. Some doubts are being clarified here, as some Shastra sentences are appearing to provide some different meanings. A common man will have some confusion. So, the Sutrakara, Lord Sri Vedavyasa has clarified doubts in this sutras of this Adhikarana, this Ikshat Adhikarana. There is no scope of bringing the Sankhya's sayings to this, in this discussion, in this sutra and in this Adhikarana. It is not necessary. Unnecessarily, this Advaitins have grabbed this Sankhyans into this Adhikarana. The Sankhya itself not agreeing to equate Ashabdam to Pradhana. They grabbed the Pradhana and like that they confused the students. One should not deviate from the topic which he is dealing with. The topic in this Adhikarana is to prove that Brahman is perceived by the knowledge got by the Sadagamas. So that is very important. The word Asabdam in the sutras is interpreted as Prakurti, Pradhana, so as to prove its stand, like that. Moreover, the quoting Sat, Sadeva Somya, etc., sentences of the Upanishad is not identifying with Pradhana, the Prakurti, because Pradhana is Asabda, Asabdahim Tat, and is only Anumanagamya. The word Asabda is also used as Hetuvachaka. It is a rule that any Hetuvachaka word should be acceptable by both the parties. But here the Sankhyans are not agreeing with that. Sankhyans are not saying Asabda, Shabdavadya, Asabda, like that and nothing. So to negate Pradhana by making it as Hetu is not correct here. Thus, Ashabda cannot be interpreted as Pradhana. Here the main intention of this Adhikarana is to say that Brahman is perceived by the knowledge got by the Sadagamas. So, we will continue this next sutras of this Adhikarana Sutra 8 and 9. Namaskara. BRAHMASUTRA BHASHYA Adhyaya 1 and Pada 1, Adhikarana 5, that is Ikshat Adhikarana. In this Adhikarana, Sutra 5, 6, 7 we have already discussed. Now we will discuss Sutra 8. Om Heyatva Vachanacha Om. Heyatva, to set aside. Avachanacha, not directed. Because of the absence of any direction, the statement to the effect that it is a thing to be set aside. Atman is not Gauna, that is negligible. Thus, Atman word is not in favor of Saguna Brahman. Meditation and other deeds are not barred in respect to Atman, as Atman is Brahman only. Atman, the Brahman, is not Heya and Tyajya, whereas Gauna Brahman soul is Heya and Tyajya. Heya means not to be accepted. Tyajya means to be rejected. Munduka Upanishad, the Atharvana Upanishad says 11.2.5 Tameva ekam janatha atmana manya macho imunchatha amruta sesha setuhu ityannesham heyatva vachana dasya heyatva vachananna gauna atma. Hey Rishimunis, know that Atman only as Supreme One. Know the Parabrahman, the Atman only as Supreme One. Forget other words. Forget Gauna Atmas, Saguna Atmas, Saguna Brahmas, the souls, etc. Atman, he is only the bids towards salvation. From this order, this direction of Upanishad, the souls must discard other things and not to discard him, the Atman, the Parabrahman, the Lord Vishnu. The individual soul is not at all Brahman. Individual soul is different. Brahman is different. Individual soul is Gauna Atma. Then we will go for Sutra 9. of this Adhikarana. Om Swapyayata Om. On account of his merging into himself, Nirguna Brahman is only praised. The Brahman will himself merge within himself. So, Nirguna Brahman is praised. Swa, within himself, Apyayat, merging into himself. So, Nirguna, free from materialistic attributes such as Sattva, Raja and Tama gunas. Brahman is only praised by scriptures. Nirguna Brahman means he is free from these materialistic attributes of the Sattva, Raja, Tamo of this world. So he is free from that. He is above that. He is more blissful Atman. Shruti sentence praises Brahman Atmanneva Atmanam Vilapayati. The eternal and blissful Brahman is definitely praised by Vedas. Brahman can be perceived by words, scriptures. Brahman is perceived by the knowledge got by Sadagamas, the Vedas, Upanishads and all. So, it cannot be said that Brahman is not perceivable by words, by scriptures, by Sadagamas, by Itihasas, by Puranas. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad 5.1.1 says, Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamuduchyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. That is whole. This is whole. From the whole will emerge. The whole is being taken away from the whole. Still whole remains. Idam at the creation. Adaha Purna. His original eternal self form of is fully blissful. Idam Purnaha, he takes out self from the self, takes many fully blissful eternal incarnations during the creation. Udachyate will come out. Again at the annihilation, the Laya process, the incarnations will merge with the self and the self will remain fully blissful, and that is the self. The original form of Brahman, numerous incarnations, and all are with infinite eternal blissful attributes. The cause of the world is neither the finite soul nor the Prakriti inanimate, but the Atman, the Brahman, the Vishnu only. The inferior finite soul is dependent reality, and the Atman, Brahman, the Vishnu is independent reality. Sa Atman Atmana Uddhatta Atmanneva Vilapayatyathātveva Bhavati. The Brahman takes out self from self, merges self into self and becomes only self. He is self, not we jivas, not we are all gunatmas, we are not self. We are separate from the Lord and we are real, we are infinite in number. Sadevo Bahuda Bhuta Nirgunaha Purushottamaha Eki Bhuya Punasete Nirdosho Hariradikrita. The glorious, infinitely blissful Lord is free from the materialistic attributes, the Trigunas, without any traces of bad qualities, shows himself with many incarnations during the creation, and again the Lord merges his incarnations with his self during annihilation, the Laya, and goes to rest, Yoga Nidra. Thus, there is Vedic declaration of his withdrawing himself into self, Atmans, Brahmans. Iti swastheva swasminnapya vachanat nahi gunatmani nirdoshasya layaha. Thus, it cannot be that pure Lord, the pure Atman, free from materialistic attributes such as Sattva, Raja and Tamagunas. He merges with the Guna Atma, the inferior quality of soul, attached with Triguna. So the Brahman cannot merge, will not merge with the soul, it is totally inferior, attached with this materialistic Trigunas. This is to be noted that Brahman cannot become a very inferior soul at any given point of time and at any cost. How an inferior soul can think himself as a Brahman? Can a finite become infinite? By going through this sutra, it is left to the individual persons to inquire within himself. Can we tell a king, born king, a ordinary citizen, ordinary beggar? No, king is king only. It is the Lord. The Lord is governing everything. We, the Gunatmas, we are the infinite souls with very limited strength. We are totally controlled by Him. We cannot become the Lord. It should be noted by one and all. This Kannada version also is available in our Vidyalaya YouTube channel. Those who are having difficulty in understanding this English version, they can very well listen to my Kannada version. Please, you can pass it on to interested people, because very few English lectures are there in this Dvaita philosophy. You may kindly pass it on to your friends, so that it is better if they know all the major philosophies, then they can themselves inquire. Hare Srinivasa, Hare Krishna.